YouthBiz was launched in 1992 in the heart of Denver during a summer with record numbers of youth-on-youth violence fueled by gang wars and a struggling local economy. 8 inner-city teens and a visionary community leader stepped up to create a series of entrepreneurial projects to increase income and build workforce skills. 2 decades later, we continue our mission of advancing the social and economic prosperity of youth through the study and practice of entrepreneurship. YouthBiz is at a critical moment on our own entrepreneurial journey. Our board has challenged us to become a national industry leader in youth entrepreneurship and successfully replicate our programs in multiple urban locations for a diverse demographic of youth. To achieve this bold vision, we'll need to expand earned income through contracts and partnerships, increase individual donor support through mission-focused fundraising events, focus on becoming experts at measuring our impact over time, and invest in technology and infrastructure to support our growth. YouthBiz is a place for entrepreneurial action. We're all about the doing, getting through the entire entrepreneurial process repeatedly and innovating and improving with each turn of that cycle. That doing mentality is what sets YouthBiz apart from our peers and makes us a valued partner to educators and existing entrepreneurship content providers throughout the country. Unlike our colleagues who offer limited entrepreneurship content or who have limited scopes of support, YouthBiz goes way beyond the business plan, incorporating real-world, dollar-generating experience for all of our youth year-round. YouthBiz is effective because we are committed to doing whatever it takes to ensure that the young people we serve have access to the support they need to fully express their entrepreneurial potential, and because we've created a leadership team that is second to none. Our board is a dynamic mix of entrepreneurial thinkers and doers from the business, education, legal, and startup community. Our staff is a powerful combination of youth development practitioners combined with a heavy dose of experienced business owners. We design our entire organization, from the job descriptions to the time-off policies, to support a culture of ownership, excellence, ingenuity, perseverance, integrity, and fun. We know we're on track when we see increases in income and earning potential, academic achievement, resiliency to negative risk factors, and connections to a diverse and meaningful community. It is our intention that 100% of the youth who enroll in our programs realize growth in each of these areas, and we've designed our evaluation systems to provide indicators for each. We consistently collect data on indicators such as GPA, classroom behavior, program attendance, content mastery, risk propensity, and resiliency, all evaluated in the context of each young person's personal, professional, and academic goals. YouthBiz is disrupting traditional youth service and nonprofit paradigms in a couple of very important ways. First, our programs are not designed as a narrow pyramid that offers fewer and fewer opportunities for youth as they advance through our programs. Instead, through partnerships and community collaboration, we've opened up both ends of our programming pipeline to ensure that we can accept increasing numbers of youth in our introductory and advanced programs. Secondly, YouthBiz invests in people over content. We're not spending time and money designing private curriculum that only works for one group of youth. Instead, YouthBiz invests in building exceptional facilitators who can deliver existing content expertly for a diverse population of youth. We bring time-tested solutions into our classrooms and add experiential applications to enrich the learning and provide hands-on business ownership experience. This makes it much easier for us to grow and customize our programs for locations and youth populations. YouthBiz is proud of our historical achievements, including over 5,000 youth served, the contribution of $1.5 million to our local economy through the distribution of youth earnings, and the fact that 100% of our young leaders maintain their school enrollment while engaged in our programming. That compares to the 67% dropout rate of youth of color in our neighborhood. But the best evidence of what we are able to accomplish can be seen in our graduates. Community leaders like YouthBiz facilitator Robin Jackson, who after receiving her master's degree in higher education, is honing her program skills before pursuing her doctoral studies. Or, like YouthBiz board member Haroon Cowens, who is working through his development firm to revitalize our neighborhood. Robin and Haroon are tangible examples of entrepreneurial leaders in action. Like any business, YouthBiz goes through life cycles that challenge us to think and act differently depending on the needs of our youth, staff, and funding partners. It isn't easy to innovate. Change can be hard. I am so proud of our historical leadership who, at critical moments, made the hard choices needed to keep our programs, mission, and vision relevant in a fast-changing world. Those choices have at times meant the closing of ineffective programs and even some hard staff changes. But with each shift, we have improved. Today, we face new challenges like lengthening school days that squeeze after-school hours and, as such, after-school programs. But just like we've done before, we are addressing that challenge with an entrepreneurial mindset, finding opportunities to forge new partnerships with local schools to ensure that our programming remains accessible for our community's youth. Did you know that in a recent survey of college graduates, 92% of respondents said that entrepreneurship education was critical to their success in the new economy, but that only 27% had ever been given access to entrepreneurship education? Or that for every 4 youth who apply to YouthBiz, we can only accept 1? Every dollar that we receive goes towards growing our capacity to reach more youth and filling critical gaps in our community's educational system. Membership in the YouthBiz family shouldn't end when a young person graduates from programs. We need to create structures to keep our alumni engaged so that we can be an ongoing source of support and inspiration, and so that they can continue to be our biggest champions.